Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim here with a next 3-day message, whatever it is that Spirit wants you to know, your spirit guides, your angels for your next 3 days. We'll take a look at, hope you guys are doing well. Using the zombie tarot, I am open for private readings. That's why these readings have taken a little bit for me to get them out this time. But as video readings like this, so that information's in the description box below. The Chariot, and thank you all for the support with that so far. So we have, right away I just noticed the vehicle. You notice that there's a vehicle on both of the cards. So the Knight of Pentacles, which it says Knight of Hazards, but it's Knight of Pentacles energy. Can be an offer coming in. And, you know, I'm kind of getting this, like, feeling that something that has taken quite a while to manifest is finally here. And it's showing up, maybe, like, it's something that was going to be late or that we thought wasn't coming is showing up quicker now. It's almost like something has sped up. I mean, you've manifested this, right? You've manifested some sort of offer, financial offer, some kind of money thing coming in here. And the Chariot is all about, like, things speeding up, the momentum, gaining momentum. Can be even travel, though, you know, because the very first thing was, like, travel, going somewhere. If it's talking about a person, it's somebody who's very, like, reliable, trustworthy, dependable. So you have Cancer energy with the Chariot. You have the Leo energy with King of Wands now. And then you have Virgo with the Knight of Pentacles. So, King of Wands is about what you're building. I always think of a master builder. It's somebody who's very inspirational to others. They get stuff done, so it's the masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be talking about a male person, but this person is like an active leader in the fact that what they build comes to fruition. They have the tools, they have the know-how, but they definitely, it's more with the wands, it's more about that spiritual fire that they have that everyone kind of notices. So you could be really standing out or even pioneering something, maybe something with your career. Three of Swords. What's going on with the Three of Swords? Okay, I don't know. That's kind of throwing me for a loop. Three of Swords coming out. It's like, keep going. It's like they're saying keep going. Like, even if something stalled or something took a while, even if something took a hit, even or a loss of some sort, keep going or keep building, keep being inspired. Like, don't quit or don't give up. I wonder if this has to do with a relationship for some of you all. Tell me about Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Fool. Wow. The Fool and the Queen of Swords. If that has to do, okay, well, let's say the way that I can read this, where it's general and it actually does apply to everything, is that there are three forces involved in hurting a person or hurting you, let's say, because you're the viewer, right? So it's some sort of betrayal that happened, and typically, like, there's a few energies that are involved. This is going to lead you to want to stand up for yourself. Get into the archetype of the Queen of Swords, which is a lot about being very clear with your communication. When it has to do with this Three of Swords, I would think it's about setting boundaries, letting whoever else this is know that, well, they can't do something, they're not going to be able to do something to you, or they can't hurt you again, because you're going to maybe draw that line in the sand, you know, where it's like, no, this is enough. It had enough energy. And you're embracing a new beginning, because that's the Fool. So it's like, well, I'll be on my way. Or I'm cutting this job out. That something here. I feel like it messed with your motivation, or it messed with your, mess with your motivation, tried to mess with something that you have built here. Give us more information here. Let's just use another deck that's got reversals too. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Somebody's taking a piece out of the heart, and like it's on a fork. I mean, it is the zombie tarot, but you know, it's like somebody just helped themselves to a piece of your heart. Too many. And now we have the Ace of Wands. So now we have the new beginning and ending completely in this. Completely Ten of Swords. And going towards something kind of new. Ace of Wands. Yeah, so I think this has to do with you. Yes, like it's a seize the day. I'm going to be focused here and determined to have a new pathway. That might be what the traveling is about. You may be like leaving somebody. Masculine energy. For somebody, that means that this like Libra energy, or this Queen of Swords, could be a Libra. It could be that, like for somebody, as a message. But this is I'm taking action on what I say. And I mean what I say. That's the Queen of Swords. And when it's combined here with this masculine energy, it's taking action on what you mean and what you say. Saying what you mean, meaning what you say, and then taking action. Maybe at night. Maybe there's something about at nighttime, or leaving at nighttime. Or something that happens overnight. Overnight. And I'm noticing the night in this. It's like there's a better offer or a better person coming your way. That's this energy. Okay, well then tell me about the better thing that's coming in for Scorpio. What is the better thing? Page of Wands. There's this, so that's the spark or the fire that you find within yourself. It's good news coming in also. Page of Wands is good news card. But yeah, I look at this as like, you know, the Wands is that spiritual spark, that fire, you know, fire element. And this is it's very similar to the Ace of Wands, but it's like the inspiration is coming from within you, and you're getting an opportunity outside of yourself to see it realized. Oh, I have a Queen of Wands here on the bottom too. Queen of Wands, divine counterpart to King of Wands. So starting something new. Let's get, what else on the good? Oh, because you're bored, because of being bored. Because of being bored, or just kind of over the situation, like something doesn't do it for you anymore. Over it, over how things have gone or are going. Ready to completely end something because of that. Ten of Swords here. Yeah. This is the Eigen Girl Oracle. I'm just kind of curious to see what else it will add to this new thing. I mean, it's a lot. Look at the energy coming from the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups. it feels like having to sit on a couch next to somebody who has done this to you, who has put 10 of Swords in you. I don't know if this is, I mean, this is like, I don't know if the situation was abusive or what, like if it was a relationship, but there's something here where there was just so much betrayal that just sitting next to this person makes you think of wanting to end things completely. I think that's a specific message for a few people regarding a relationship. Otherwise, this might be new, you know, in regards to a job offer. And that guy is like oblivious on the card, but this 10 of Swords is, you know, well, we've been through it. Intracellular and intercellular, inside and outside. So within, we have this sun and the moon. We have the sun and the moon. You have the night and the day, and you have the masculine and the feminine. And you have the inner of your body and your cells and the space outside. So you have extreme duality and contrast right now. Trying to keep balanced over the next like 3 days, I think, is the key. Oh, and how everything is in relation to everything else, everything that's going on inside of you. I mean, that's interesting. The sun and the moon, masculine and the feminine, night and day. Tell me why all of these opposites are out here. The contrast, the duality. What is the point in showing Scorpio that? Dark energy. Oof. Because there's something for you to see. The entropy. I have entropy and I have dark energy. Dark energy, not to be feared. It is talking about mysterious, infinite potential. That there's more to discover. But I think it is also. I mean, I also think it's kind of saying that there's something here. There's more to our experience that we can have here, that we can enjoy than what we've been through right now. There's something better. Sorry, but it's taking a minute to get it out. There's something better. This is the destruction of a system, or the destruction of order. It's chaos. Entropy is chaos, the opposite of order. And that's some big time betrayal energy. That's why. So what are you seeing? You're seeing the opposite. I don't think there's any like secrets from you though that you don't know, or even if they aren't spoken aloud, so there's something here that you already know. The High Priestess here is like gifting you the answer inside of listen to your intuition. If you feel like something's really off with a situation or with a person, with entropy here, they're saying you're right. You're right. Trust yourself. Trust yourself and make a decision here that leads to change. Two of Pentacles. I don't know who you are around. Seven of Cups is here on the bottom. Feel like mind games, you know, feel like somebody may be playing mind games, or they think they are. With a Scorpio, that's funny. Confusion. I feel like that's a person doing that though. Tell me more about this mysterious energy. Oh. The devil. Dark energy. The devil. It's interesting that the devil's coming out, because I looked on this Two of Pentacles and I saw the person with the chain around someone's neck, you know, and I thought, I thought it's an energy of somebody who's stopping a person from moving forward quite freely, right? And then you get the devil with the chains here too. Knight of Cups in the reverse, never sincere, just more so wanting to bond you down or chain you down. I'm sorry, I'm not, it's not a reading of, not doing this for you like for fear or anything. It's just saying that there's something here that's obviously holding you back. What doesn't feel right because with the Knight of Cups, you know, if it's in the upright, being around somebody's energy, you know, with the upright, feels kind of dreamy, feels like feels lovely, feels like everything's going in the right direction. And when it's in the reverse, you may feel like there's always something off, or heavily burdened by an oppression energy where you don't know necessarily even where it's coming from, but just know that it's around. That's what I'm picking up here with this. So, the Magician. Whoops. Tell me about what they are going to create after they've dealt with this energy. After you've dealt with this energy. Whoa, yay, I like that. I like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for confirmation, Spirit, because that's what I like. Oh, yep. That's what I thought. So, this basically is like a conclusion to everything here. You have much more than meets the surface. Something going on. There's more than meets the surface. This is something you would know. The High Priestess in you would know. So on the surface, though, what we're seeing is what they're saying is an optical double. That's what we possibly are choosing to see, is what I'm thinking. Because that synchronous rotation is when one side is always hidden. Either a person has a side of themselves that they are literally hiding from you all the time, vice versa, or there is something about a job that's sketchy, where there's always something that we don't wish to see it. Does it look good on the outside? Gosh, I even pick up a little medical here with that message of, does something look good on the paperwork or on the outside, on the surface? But something is ultimately like not in harmony, because optical doubles is illusionary harmony. So there's really not harmony. There's actually entropy. So ask what you are creating. So you are, one, creating awareness for whatever this is in yourself, but you're creating the opposite of chaos. You are creating with the divine, and so this is in order. the opposite of entropy and chaos is everything in divine order, perfect timing, perfect place, everything for a reason, right? And that entropy, it looks like it's in there, isn't it? In that synchronous rotation, like it's in there. There's disorder, dysfunction. It's either it has to do, and it does for some of you, this does have to do with like a job place and something really toxic about it. And then for others, this has to do with a relationship that you're being made aware of this. So what you create is something beautiful that is in harmony with yourself, with your life. Something that is more than, oh, it looks good on the surface. There's something else here for you to take a deep dive, especially when dating and things like that, because there's a lot more to a person, you know, than what they show you, and then by what you see, right? So that's what I'm getting for your messages. If you need a private reading, description box below has the 3 prices there. I'm sending you love and light. Until next time, bye, Scorpio.